I guess we're live. Good morning. Good morning, all my stitching friends. It's Sandy, the Sunroom Stitcher, coming to you from the gentle and sweltering folds of my lilac thicket. It is Monday, the 27th of July, 2026, and it is 9:16 in the morning. We're going to get right to it today. Not a lot of frivolous talk. The first thing I want to show you is I've been working exclusively on my 28 Days of Love. It's a free design from Romy's Creations, and you can become a Facebook member and then go into the files and find this chart. It is delightful, and I am stitching it in the called for colors. The fabric, it's 28 Lugana. It did not have a color tag on it, and it is between the colors of 842 and 3864 DMC colors. So that's the this is just perfect on this color fabric. And of course, Lugana is my favorite fabric to work on. I think that the last week when you saw me, I had finished everything except for this one orange tulip downward. And since then, I finished the tulip, this line, and all of these. This sort of a slower week because my eye was healing from whatever problem I was having. So that's the stitching. I have bought a little bit of stash. One of these things that I really enjoyed that I got were these floss tags for it's a project ring, and they came from Amazon, and there were 50 of them in a package, and $12.39. I've just put the smaller of the DMC tags in here just to hold on to them in case I want to put them back on those skeins of floss. But I really like these. I didn't notice the bad reviews until I had gotten them. They said that they broke easily. I don't know how. But they're plastic and they're flexible. You'd have to be pretty hard on them to break them, I suppose. I like this bigger square opening for to put the whole skein of floss, and then the smaller square, I use it for the length that I pull off of the floss, just to hold it. And then the round one I put through the binder ring. And honestly, I got 50 of them for $12.39. They said that they also something peeled off of it and it looked dirty. I haven't had any signs of peeling. So at this point, I'm not having any problems with them. And if I do, I'll let you know. But I really, really like these. If they work out, I'd like to have one for each of my DMC colors. Yeah, nice little handy pack. The second thing that I want to show you is my magnetic board. I wanted a nice board to put my chart on. And I like the magnetic boards. It came with all these big colorful magnets. They're not the best of magnets, but I have some small rare earth magnets that I use, and I like it. It's heavy, so it stands well, and it holds quite a bit of weight. And I made myself some little decorative magnets with flowers, buttons, the little buttons. The black one's a button over here. The two elongated hearts are wooden buttons. I like them. Yeah. It also came with these two magnetic strips. So, anyways, and plus I have a magnetic hook that I hang my little strip of fabric that I put the needles in that have some fabric or some floss already in them, so I can just pull them out when I'm ready to use them again. So anyways, this is working really well. And these pink magnets these pink magnetic boards were two of them in a package for $16.99. And I do like them. I purchased, I had looked at a design that called for the Atomic Ranch Cherry Cordell, and I can't find which pattern it was, but 1884 had a piece of linen, 26 by 35, for $70. I went ahead and I purchased it because I thought it was a good deal. And then when I looked at 123, it was $74 for 25 by 35, so it was an inch smaller. But the thing was $349 for shipping and handling, and at 123, and $699 at 1884, and this piece of fabric came out to be just about the exact same price. So I would suggest it is expensive fabric. It's not as dark as I thought it was, but I love how mottled it is. And I looked at it to see what the color was in DMC floss, and it looks on the lighter side, it looks to be 728 and 3727. So the two lower colors. Now it does have a stronger color in there, and so, but I went, like I said, I went ahead and I bought it. I didn't really need it, but I wanted it, and I thought, Sandy Joe, you're foolish. But I'm gonna really check 123's prices before I buy any more fabric on 1884. If I would have spent $100 at 1884, they would have paid for the shipping, but I really didn't want to spend $100. I also got this chart, and I believe it was $3 on 1884, since I was paying for the shipping. You know, you need two things, and I thought that was really cute. It's by Luhu, and it's called July Little Patriotic Fling. And I like patriotic stuff, of course. I thought it was cute, so I got that. And that would be I did purchase an artsy design. Yeah, it's Halloween. And I got that pretty inexpensively. I think I paid about $5 for it, but I was thinking those would be perfect bookmarks. And how fun would it be to have a bookmark for every season or every holiday? So here are some freebies that I ran across this past week. These two different sites I found on the Wayback Machine, which is the Internet Archive. And y'all remember Nordic Needle? If not, that's a shame, because it was like the most wonderful catalog that they used to send out. But it specialized in hardugger, but it did carry cross-stitch stuff and drawn and pulled thread and candle wicking and all that stuff. But I found their site on the Wayback Machine, and I love those bookmarks. So I got that. They've got tons of hardugger. If you like hardugger and you like freebies, go to that site. You'll find the link down in the description of this video. And this was just Nan. I believe it's called a Christmas. It's a Christmas heart or something like that. But anyways, now these are from Artsy, are only available for free on her website, her Artsy website, for a limited time. So you may want to go and get them. But I got this one. I thought she was stitching, but she's not. But there's some suitors in the window. I just thought it was sort of Renaissance. And then this one is Stream by Forest Slope. Pinker and Pumpkin had a new design, free design, called Silent Night. Like that. This is another Pinker and Pumpkin free design, and it was called A Home of Faith, Family, and Freedom. And like that. This is from the Facebook group Homespun Needlework. And I liked this acorn, autumn acorn. And you can become a member and have access to their freebies in the file. And I was looking for a design for my mom for a birthday card. And I found this. These are Doreen Jones. And I sort of like the heart with the blue flowers down here. Yeah, this one. You could easily change anything that says mom, M-U-M, to mom, M-O-M. The one with the lady with the armful of flowers up here at the top, to a circle line. So that is my stitching for this past week. Like I said, my eye is better. For the Trail Creek Farms, I forgot. Where's Trail Creek Farms? Do I have that? If you remember Trail Creek Farms, they also they're no longer designing, but I found they had several free designs on the Internet Archive also. So there are 2 links that are down below, and so I just want to remind all of you that I do these updates for me, so I can see my progress, and it just sort of keeps me motivated to go on and on. But and I really do appreciate you watching. I think the last video had 44 people that watched, and I feel very honored. Thank you so much for watching this battle phase. I'm not the most prolific cross stitcher, but I sure do love it. It is my life. I worked hard all of my life to be able to retire. I honestly never thought I'd get to retire. But then I found an absolutely wonderful man to marry, and that just changed everything. I wasn't going to spend the rest of my life alone. So he's still working, but me, I retired, and I spend my days pretty much just stitching. So anyways, I just want to tell you thank you again for watching me, and have a great week stitching, and God bless. Happy stitches.